welcome to BG by Night Rebirth, episode 9. Why did I... Flicker, thank you. I'm like, why did I blank? Sorry. I'll be your storyteller this evening, Faye the Pagan.
I am Jack the Tripper, playing Arius of Clan Tremere.
I am Yoke That One Bloke, playing the character Bartholomew Heath, Clan Gangrel.
And I am Ken Spooky, and I'm playing Cleo Dalton of Clan Salubri.
Before we start with the recap, I do kind of, and eventually we will put a warning up. We never know how these games will go, and sometimes we do approach dark topics and things that might make people uneasy, so just keep that in mind when viewing. If you need to take a break, get up, walk around, we understand. That being said, last time we met, our coterie finally got a chance to be together for the first time in a while. Arius came on home. Discussions were had. However, Noble came bringing information of his own. That everyone is aware of our kindred and their location. As well as there is something that is going on with the Camarilla. But that wasn't the only bomb dropped that night. Freya confessed that she may be called on the beckoning, leaving our coterie. With that being said, Freya decided to pass on some rituals of sort, long forgotten to our dear Bart. Arius decided it's time to go back out and make a trip down to Celine's. Cleo, kind of just basking in all this, has a conversation with Marcus and is now scheduled for him to come and see her again. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and start here. Arius, you are in Celine's apartment. You have just fed off of her blood that was a culmination of drugs. She is living the high of the kiss. You are living the high of her vitae. The sounds of Fleetwood Mac coming from the record player as she's just kind of sprawled out on the floor, enjoying this new experience.
I'm kind of laid out on the floor too. Almost in the opposite direction, where our faces are kind of beside each other, where we're just kind of laying there enjoying our individual highs and talking a little bit. So, what can you do? Do you even know?
It's like it happens so sporadically. Sometimes I get glimpses, like what people are thinking. Sometimes it's words, sometimes it's just images. It's a lot sometimes to kind of take it all in.
I definitely understand that. When did it happen? Like, how long ago? Were you young, or was this recent?
Recent. About last year, I started kind of diving a little bit more. I mean, I was always into the occult, right? So, like, that's no big shocker. I work at a metaphysical store.
Right.
But when that started happening was about a year ago. When customers would come in and I'm just sitting there doing my job, and all of a sudden I hear this is bullshit, and nobody said anything.
Really?
It's just kind of slowly gotten worse. Honestly. And I know you said to stay away from your kind, but I feel like it's elevated since I've been more involved with your kind.
It could have something to do with it. It could have been an awareness that a lot of people don't have, that I guess what most would call the supernatural actually exists behind the veil of the world.
Maybe that's it. Maybe my eyes were just open to all this. I don't know.
Do you remember when it first happened? Did anything trigger it? Anything that you can remember?
Yeah, actually. I had one of your kind follow me after I locked up the store. So, it was this weird moment of like, I wasn't really paying attention to him, but it's like my mind was there. Like I could feel that hunger. Is that what you would like? This gnawing.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's also why you should be careful of our kind. Again, I know I say that a lot, but you have to understand, mortals, your kind, you're just food to most of us.
Then why do you care?
I don't know, I guess I still have some lingering emotions and connection to humanity. Among my kind, I'm not even very old.
How old are you?
I've been a kindred, I don't know, maybe 3 years. And that's what we call ourselves, by the way.
Kindred.
Yeah, we don't go by the vampire word.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of what makes sense to me, but okay. I mean, I get it.
So was it maybe like a dangerous situation that you felt? Maybe.
Yeah, like, I mean, it got me away.
Yeah.
Because I changed my path. I mean, I'm sure if I would have kept going, it probably wouldn't have ended up well.
No, I doubt it. I doubt it would have. Well, let's try. Let's try to do. Yeah, right now.
Let's try.
We have plenty of time. We're feeling pretty good. We're just hanging out. Let's do this.
So.
Sit up. Sit up.
Oh, okay. And she sits up.
And I turn to face her. It's kind of sitting. All right. Dude.
You want me to try to read your mind?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how to. I don't know how to get to. It's so hit and miss. I'll try. I'll try.
Do you need to take another puff beforehand?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah? All right.
She reaches over, grabs her pipe, flicker of her lighter. She inhales, exhales.
Calm. Focus.
Focus. Okay. I don't know if this will help. Can I hold your hands? I know that's weird.
Sure.
Okay. She reaches out, takes a grip of your hands. Now, Arius, let me ask you this. Are you going to try to resist?
No.
Okay.
Picking on the mind.
Okay. So she stares at you for a long time. And then she takes a deep breath, closes her eyes. And you feel almost like that lightheaded sensation, like if you stand up too quickly. The room kind of shifts a little bit. Arius, what is in your mind? Forefront, not deep.
The forefront.
Forefront.
A red-headed woman.
Okay. Do you have a red-headed girlfriend?
All right, that's enough.
Oh, sorry. Did I,
No, you're fine. No, good job, though. I was really trying to just think of the number 7, but... Alright, well... If you can read thoughts, you should be able to manipulate them, too.
okay. How do I even start that?
You can try to push something into my mind. I don't know. See if that works. Look, hold on. It's kind of like I pull out a piece of paper and a pen from my bag, and I hand her a piece of paper and the pen. Write on this. Write down, I wrote this. Right?
Just write, I wrote this?
Yeah, and then put your name.
Okay, she writes it down. What's her name?
And hold on to it.
Okay.
And I want you to forget all about it.
Are you using
Yeah.
unwilling or like unsuspecting, so just gonna absolutely.
Some memento bullshit.
Like that. I pushed that into your thoughts. You wrote that, by the way.
You do what?
I altered your mind. You can probably do that and a whole lot more.
She looks down at the paper that she's holding. She kind of opens it up. What?
Yeah, you don't remember writing that because I altered your mind not to remember. You can do that.
I can do that.
You should be able to.
Okay.
And even more.
I mean, seems like I got a lot of practice to do.
Well, I'm here to practice. We're gonna get you there. I need you to get prepared for this.
Yeah, you said you wanted me to help. So, what exactly are you expecting me to do?
Imagine if someone had split personalities, maybe. I need you to take one of those personalities and destroy it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of practice. A lot of practice. And a lot more weed.
I think we can make that happen.
Alright. Okay.
I'm here to help you.
You don't expect me to get all this tonight, right?
No.
Okay. That's...
It's gonna take some time, but I really need you to try as hard as you can. As hard as you can. This is, not to stress it too much, but this is incredibly important to me.
Okay. You help me kind of start to understand these powers, start to control them, and I help you with yours. Okay.
Yeah.
That works for me. Works for me. I'm gonna pause this scene. Bart,
Yes.
that was anyway. You caught me off guard.
Damn, buddy.
You and Freya have been deep in the woods for what feels like hours, as she has showed you how to spill your vitae, manipulate the plant life, and will them to be an extension of yourself, and basically be a protector of sorts. She's not been easy on you.
She never is.
She's wanted you to get this and get this fast, which has left both of you guys, if you were still alive, you would suspect that you would be sweating and out of breath. It does leave a small feeling of fatigue. Okay, you think you got this?
I probably need a little bit more, but I think I got it.
Okay. We'll keep at it. If you need to take a break, we can do that too.
Can I try doing it in front of her?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Just to double check since this is new. It is intelligence and blood sorcery.
Mm-hmm.
Do I do a rouse check? Okay.
Mm-hmm. What's your hunger?
That is a 2.
That was a critical success.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
No,
Okay,
you're good.
never mind.
You're good.
I
Got you,
I
man.
forget stuff.
I'm glad you saw it.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you, Ghost of Aries. That is exactly 2 successes.
Okay. So walk me through this. Are you trying to do it on a particular plant life or
Just the grass right in front of us.
Okay.
I'm going to consecrate the grove.
You feed a little bit of your vitae to the plant life, not enough to harm you in any way or bring up your hunger. As you notice, the blades of grass start to kind of like form into almost like serpent-like shapes and kind of start moving up and moving around.
I'll just put my hand over it and just kind of play with it a little bit. This is the first time blood sorcery has worked for me. It's kind of funny.
I told you, it's a lot different than your standard blood sorcery.
I kind of like that. How do I make it go away?
When it feels like its job is done,
Okay.
it will lay low if
All
you're
right.
far. But if anybody comes to this area,
Okay. Storyteller will make a mental note of exactly where we are in the forest, because I may come back here because I'm thinking that this is my blood sorcery bear trap now.
okay.
I feel good about this.
Catching on quickly.
I try. I have a good teacher.
Yeah, sorry. I hope I can teach you everything in time.
Well, if you don't, may I have your books?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Don't Arius have them.
Not. No, like I made you a promise not to do this or show this to anyone, so
It's different, and typically this bloodline passes it on, and the one previous becomes weaker.
are you okay?
As you grow stronger, I will grow weaker.
Well, unfortunate. You're not gonna die, are you?
No.
That's good.
But typically, the new would take the old, but I'm not asking you to do that. Just know, as you get better with this, it will leave me and pass to you.
At least it's nothing too detrimental, I guess. Are you gonna miss this power?
A little bit, but it's your time.
Thank you, Freya. I really don't deserve this.
You do. Bart, I have spent a long time here. And I've made my carving, if you will, on the city. It's not my time anymore.
Yeah, I don't wanna... I think I'm out of the hole fucking with the Anarchs and shit like that. I think staying here is probably for the best. Not saying I won't kill a motherfucker that gets close to this area, but I think I'm staying out of politics for a while.
I have to agree with the staying out of politics. My concern, though, and as much as I just wanted to hoard you guys up in this cabin and never leave and spend the rest of eternity, they already know. And there will be more kindred, young blood that don't need to experience the prince or need to be saved from the prince.
I don't know, I'll have to think about it. We get rid of this prince. We've been trying to, we failed before, but if we do, just another asshole prince will come in, but I guess...
Not if the Camarilla is wiped out. I've avoided it. I mean, you know, this puts me in a hell of a position.
Yeah.
Because I worked for the Camarilla for a long time. But this is no way. This is no way for us to live.
I know, but I just get worried because I remember when the Anarchs were controlling this area too, and they weren't really any better.
No, they really weren't either. But
Pick your poison, I guess.
yeah, definitely that. I am not completely privy to what all is going on anymore, but I don't have a good feeling. I don't have a good feeling at all.
Yeah.
And Noble's tried to keep me out of it, and I know he's trying to keep me safe. 'Cause I kind of went over the edge when y'all left.
Yeah.
But you guys are back. But I don't know how much longer I'll be here.
We'll do what we can before you leave.
There's no way I won't be beckoned.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to take care of Arius as much as you can. He doesn't seem to want to stay put.
He doesn't, but I can't force him to stay here forever.
No. And I know she gets on your nerves. But you need to take care of Cleo too.
Okay.
She will, I think, help in all this.
I hope so.
More than you know. She, if she is, I mean, she is, obviously, something quite special.
That she is. I'm just worried about other people finding out about her and wanting to eat her.
Yeah, that would be a concern.
Yeah.
Um,
Not that, I'm overly concerned about her. It's just, where I'm in close proximity, that puts me a target too.
never change.
Yeah.
Be concerned for her.
I will, for you, act concerned.
And that's all I ask. And she'll lean in and kind of put her hands on your cheeks and kiss you. Pause this.
Yes.
Cleo.
Alright, so it's just me and Bart's bird.
Yes.
I'm gonna go outside with Heidi. Do I see Bart and Freya, like, in the vicinity at all?
They went deep into the woods in the back.
Okay.
So, not unless you ventured.
Okay, I can't talk to animals, but I'm gonna try my best anyway. So Heidi's still on my shoulder, right?
Mm-hmm.
Heidi, go get Bart. Go.
Heidi just kind of tilts her head, looks at you.
You can do it. You can do it. Bart. 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 Do you not know that word? Bart. Your master person thing. I don't know. Go. Caw. Caw.
You just insulted her ancestors.
Probably.
She just kind of looks at you and she keeps kind of like tilting her head like, what the hell are you doing?
Okay, all right. I guess we're gonna try and go deeper, and I'm just gonna start yelling Bart and Freya. They'll hear me.
So, back in the woods, tender moment,
Yeah.
and you hear Cleo start yelling. We should go see what that is.
Is she making caca noises at me?
Let's just go see what that is.
Okay. I'm gonna go towards the noise.
Freya, of course, will follow. So, Cleo, as you're kind of out front, you do see Bart and Freya kind of emerge from the woods, just looking at you.
Hi, hello. I know you're doing something very important. I can't talk to your bird though, and I tried to get your bird to come get you, and that didn't work. So I just started screaming, and it worked. So there's that. I can't talk to birds, but I can scream. I have to leave soon.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want Heidi to just hang out in the cabin, or if you want Heidi. I can't talk to her, so
I
it's
mean,
not going well.
I can have her protect you just in case something happens.
I feel emotionally and physically absolutely responsible for your bird when she's in my care, and I would hate myself forever if something happened to her. So I don't know if I feel comfortable with that. I appreciate it.
What do you want to do, Heidi?
She kind of jumps from Cleo's shoulder to yours and
There
starts
you
like nuzzling into your neck.
I'll scratch. See, the fun thing about Bird, if I tell her to do something, she does it. So, for example, if I say stay with you, she's going to stay with you until I come back.
Well, what if you were in danger and then she's just hanging out with me on the couch?
Yeah, she'd just be hanging out with you on the couch.
I mean, that doesn't seem very efficient. I'm just saying.
I mean-
if I say Bart, 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 that should be...
I mean...
You need to train her that if I say that, she needs to go find you.
Okay, no offense, don't tell me how to train my fucking bird. I mean...
Well,
I
I
understand.
can't talk to
I
her.
understand what you're coming from. But at the end of the day, Heidi is a raven, so there's really not a whole lot she can do. I mostly use her for message taking and surveillance.
Well, they're very intelligent birds. They can talk. Can you teach her to talk so I can actually have a conversation with her?
I just look at Heidi slowly, and then back to you. I'm like, I can just teach you how to talk to animals.
I mean, yeah, but, like, it would also be, like... Okay, you know what? I'm not going to argue with you about teaching your bird to talk. I'm going to leave here soon, so you have your bird back. Freya, can I borrow clothes again?
Where are you going, Cleo?
You know where I'm going.
Back to Marcus, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I guess that first date went good.
I wouldn't call that a date, and after last night, I feel like it would be very predatory and inappropriate of me to make advances.
Oh.
He's gone through a lot, and fuck, Claire, if we can find some way to, like, just sever that bond, that would be great.
Yeah, probably. I mean, not to sound really shitty, but if he gets attached to you, that's one less person that's going to probably betray us than the Giovanni, so that's nice.
Well, I mean, sever that bond as in sever Marcus's bond to his sire, Claire. That would be very bad for us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's... Oh, no wonder Marcus
Though
is...
he did say he wants to protect me, so I'm trying not to let
Well,
that go
that's
to my
good,
head.
but that's sad. That explains why Marcus is fucked up if, Claire made him.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, and after he killed himself. So, extra fucked.
Okay, that...
Yeah, let's say, like, somebody killed Freya, and then you killed yourself to be with Freya, and then, Arius brought you back, and I was like, nope.
Giovanni's fucking weird. Okay, sure, you have fun, I guess. Wow.
What are you looking for as far as clothes?
I mean, anything. It doesn't have to be as fancy as this lovely dress, but I just didn't want to wear the same thing 2 nights in a row.
I'll go get something for you.
What's wrong with wearing the same thing?
I mean, I just feel like it's an etiquette thing, and I feel like he would definitely comment on it. And it's like, yes, I do shower and change clothes, I promise.
Bart was looking at his clothes like, oh, okay.
Yeah, you're supposed to do that.
I mean, I have like 30 pairs of these. They're
Then
nice.
that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Bray, do I need to...
How goes the
outfit?
training?
That's up to you. I'm gonna go ahead
Okay.
and get Cleo some clothes.
Training's real good. Probably what we're going to do. Storyteller, what did we agree on last time in terms of like fortifying the perimeter? Like just leaving like the main path clear of...
I think you wanted to do a specific point so that nobody accidentally goes through it.
Okay,
Like almost like a wall, I think is what you said earlier.
okay, yeah. Yeah, just as a heads up, and we're not going to be doing it just yet, but when you come back, there may be weird shit going on with the outer perimeter, so try to, for right now, stick to the main path, because that'll probably be the last place I mess with.
Storyteller, is Freya out of earshot?
Yeah, she's already walked back into the cabin.
Are you okay?
No.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Knowing me, I'll deal with it when she actually leaves, so...
I know she's adamant that it's going to happen, but hopefully it never does.
I do too as well, but knowing her, she doesn't lie or make light of the situation, so it is probably coming.
It'd be nice if it didn't, though.
Yeah.
And if it does, I hope she returns.
I
to you safely.
I do too. I'm honestly not wanting to think about that right now. If that's okay.
I understand.
Yeah.
I wanted to tell you.
I appreciate that, Cleo. I'm sorry I'm so hard on you.
I have been a bitch to you too, so it's fine.
Apology accepted.
Well, have fun with whatever it is that you guys are doing, and I'm sorry I interrupted. I just didn't want to leave, and I didn't just want to leave with your bird. I didn't want you guys to think I'd been kidnapped or something.
No, you're fine. I kind of want to just leave Heidi with you just in case something did happen. She would probably come find me anyway.
I mean, I think Heidi wants to be with you, and that's okay.
As she's always wanted to be with me. I'll just pet her.
I'll call Arius if something happens, and then he knows to contact you guys. So there's that.
Yeah, we don't have phones. The only one with a phone is you.
Well, then I don't know. I don't know what Shamir can do. Maybe he could just up and fly like a superhero over here or something, or teleport. I don't know.
Yeah, he can kind of do that. Anyway.
I was put that as a joke, but good to know.
Tremere shit, who knows what the fuck they can do now? Honestly, I don't act surprised whenever someone say anything. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
Yeah.
One other question for you: Are we really going to stick to the deal with Willow?
I think that's the smart move. Why? What were you thinking?
I want to get rid of Claire.
Okay. So here's the issue with that. I already made a boon.
I understand.
So, granted, I kind of promised that I'd, try to sway y'all's opinion, so we'll see how the fuck that goes. But I am just really worried about this new fucker, and I don't want him running around, like, wanting revenge. I'm hoping Tara takes over, and since, her and Arius has a bond, and really we all have a bond with her, pretty much, so I'm hoping she'll be on our side, and most of the Giovanni would be on our side too. So, whatever pisses all of the Giovanni off less would probably be the best course of action.
I understand, but why can't we just get rid of them both?
Excuse me?
No, I don't mean Tara. I just mean Claire and whoever this next in command is. Sorry.
Okay, so yeah. Sorry, yeah.
No, I don't want to do that to Tara. Trust me.
Yeah. Real talk, Cleo. I'm tired. Honestly, I'm really tired of fucking with all these people. It's a lot. We'll have to fuck with the Camarilla, because we always do. We have to fuck with whatever this unknown threat the Camarilla is fucking with. I hope we don't. We'll see how that goes, and I really don't want to fuck with Giovanni any more than I need to. Honestly, I want to be left alone.
I understand. Believe me.
Did you and Aries talk about just getting rid of Claire?
I think it's totally understandable for him to have that feeling if he did.
Oh my fucking god. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Oh my god.
I support it. I understand it.
I mean, I understand it too, and I in on normal circumstances would support it too, but I'm just trying to do what's best for our family.
I know, and I understand that you've made a deal with Willow. I do. I understand that. Yep. I don't necessarily want to cause you problems with that.
Honestly, sorry.
I don't see why we couldn't just get rid of Claire and tell Willow, oh yeah, he's in there, and just let Tara run the family.
I know, I don't know. It's all very complicated. It really is.
Well, I'll try not to make things any more complicated.
If you can, and I don't want to put you in a bad position, maybe find out more about the family, like the Giovanni, and see if Willow is actually a good fucking person, or if, I'm just being fucked. Because it would be really nice to know, really also more about this new person as well. I know I'm putting you in a weird spot. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, I pretty much have told you all that I know so far. Okay. I don't know anything about the second in command. Willow, I think, genuinely is one of the good ones. She unfortunately found Marcus. But as far as I can tell, Marcus and Willow are probably the only good ones. They might be a mafia? I'm not entirely sure. But that's kind of what it sounds like.
I kind of always assumed that's what the Giovanni were. But I don't know a lot about the Giovanni other than, they like being close with their mothers. And messing with dead stuff. I don't know.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, all right, bear with me here. I didn't really know about the Giovanni until I met you guys.
Oh.
So, they can apparently embrace people after they died. Is there anything else that I should just know about for my general well-being and safety?
Bart will just think a little bit. Storyteller, what would Bart exactly know? Because we talked a little bit about it.
You would know from his, because you've spent a lot of time as a kindred.
Yeah.
Spent some history. I am so sorry. Let me.
Cat's attacking.
Yeah.
Sorry, technical
go.
cat
Yeah,
issues, everyone.
the cat was attacking my chair too, and I was trying to ignore him best I can.
From your recollection of history,
Yeah.
or what you've heard, is they've often been referred to as necromancers.
Yeah.
And that their power is almost a lot like La Sombra, but different.
Okay.
Like, they dive more into the dead. He wants up in your lap. Sorry, I just saw him jump up
You're
there.
gonna be famous at this.
Wildcat technical.
You're gonna be famous.
The fun of having a cat while
Yeah.
you stream.
Yeah. Okay, so it's been a while, honestly, since, you know, get away from the dice. But they kind of have something similar to La Sombra. Like, they deal with like some really dark stuff. They've been called necromancers. So, you know, there was a pale guy that help this.
The cat's trying to roll dice. I'm
He's
sorry.
trying to roll dice. They can bring back the dead. They can, you know, talk to spirits and stuff like that. Oh, you're rolling badly, Albus. Yeah, they can talk to spirits, raise the dead. There was like a pale guy that came to this house that delivered actually a message from Tara, Claire, whatever you want to call her. And they stay really close into the family. They're very... I would incest, effectively, from what I know. So...
And what? Incest?
Yeah, from what I remember, they really like to stay close to the family. Yeah.
Ooh.
Not sure if that's true or not,
Hey.
but, you know, stories. That's like, hey, I didn't even know, like, Sloopy were still around, so...
Well, yeah, we like to pretend that we're extinct for a reason.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair. And they really kind of don't like going against each other, because, you know, family and all that, so... Hey.
All right. Well, good to know. Thank you.
I hopefully that helps you. I don't know.
Well, he will be here in about an hour or so. But to be honest, after I get changed, I'll probably tell him
Damn
he can
cat.
come get me. So.
Yeah, I don't know if bringing like a lot of that stuff up in conversation.
No, I didn't plan on it. Yeah. He's
But-
very touchy about the family.
They
so.
do, since they do like fucking with the dead. Maybe be careful of like ghosts and shit like that. I don't know. I'm assuming ghosts are a fucking thing now. I'm just going with it.
Gotcha. All right. Well, thank you again, and good luck with the rest of the training. I'm gonna go inside and get changed.
Before I forget, sorry. Arius has like a weird ghost knife thing. So, weapons can probably get possessed. So, watch out for any weird, like, things in their place if you're going to their house.
Are you sure that's just like an object thing or just a Tremere thing?
It has the Giovanni symbol on the knife, and he was talking about
Oh.
not being able to get rid of it, so...
Oh, okay.
yeah.
All right, this is fun. This is going to be great time. Thank you.
Long story
that's good to know.
short, he made a deal with Claire. That's kind of why Claire has a hard-on for him. So,
Oh.
yeah.
And is that why he's in Terra? Because he has a hard-on for Arius?
Kind of. I kind of feel like,
Tobias has competition.
honestly, you ain't wrong. But I don't know. Like, honestly, like, I'm just gonna be real. Like, if both of us, like you and me left, He'd probably just keep fucking with Arius. Like, the focus is really on Arius. Like, we're just like side pieces here.
So he is in love with Arius so bad. He's just really intent on ruining his life.
I actually don't know what deal they fucking made. So, I don't know.
I mean, just give up. Find a new hobby.
I mean, Claire, I guess. If his brother is worse, I don't... Oh, God. I don't know.
Okay, alright. So that's good knowledge to have. They can possess objects, and Claire's in love with Arius. Gotcha. I'm gonna go get changed.
Yeah, I don't know about telling Arius that. Because he may not like the realization that Claire loves him. That's just what I feel.
I mean, he was diabolized by his fiance and possesses her now, so...
I think, I don't know if he let Tara do that because he's a sick fuck, or Tara actually jumped him. Or not jumped him as in had sex with him, but
no,
more like,
I know, yes, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I wonder if we could use that to our advantage somehow.
What do you mean?
Well, if he's in love with Arius, maybe we can find some sort of weakness then.
I think you're just hooked on this love part too much. I think
it's a little hilarious. Sorry.
Okay. Well, you do whatever you want with that. Maybe name drop Arius, talking to Marcus, and see what comes up. Maybe the rest of the family knows about him. I don't know.
Maybe it's a whole secret love affair. Sorry, the imagery is really funny to me.
You have a really active imagination.
I do. I absolutely do.
I feel really weird that we're connecting right now.
I don't. You're not so bad.
Ew.
I'm still pissed for what you did to Frey and Susie, but
Well,
you're growing on me. It's the flannel. I think. Flannel's always endearing.
oh, thank you.
And the fact that you have a bird that you can talk to and you let me hang out with, that is also brownie points.
I mean, it's pretty good to have a bird that tells you stuff.
Right. I just wish... You know what? Nope, we're not gonna go there. I'm gonna go now.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Have a good one, bud.
Yeah, you too.
And I am gonna go inside and get those clothes from Fred.
I want to talk to Heidi. What the fuck happened in that house while we were gone?
Heidi just kind of tilts her head. Nothing.
Was she talking to Marcus?
Mm.
Interesting. Good girl. Well, pet.
So, Cleo, when you go back into the cabin, Freya's in the living room. It looks like she was actually going to sit down the clothes on the couch. Oh, I picked out some clothes. You said not formal, so...
Yeah, thank you. I apologize for just wearing all your clothes the entire time that I'm here. I'm gonna have to stop by my place and grab stuff at some point, probably.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You're fine with using my stuff for now, but, and she just kind of goes ahead and sets it on the couch. Feel free. I'm gonna head back outside.
Thank you, Freya.
You're welcome. And
If you ever want to talk, I'm here.
Actually, I know I'm not in a position to ask anything of you, but can you do me a favor?
Of course.
Will you try to be there for Bart when this goes down?
I really hope you never have to leave, but I promise.
He's gonna need somebody to keep him sane.
Do you want me to use my abilities to help him?
If need be.
Okay. I can do that.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna continue.
Yeah.
Enjoy. And she turns around and walks off to go outside. The clothes she left, it's literally just like a pair of jeans, a dark tank top, and like a cardigan.
Okay.
Very plain, very just functional.
Alright. Perfect. I'll get changed then.
Okay. I think this is an appropriate moment. Let's go ahead and have our first break. So this will be a small break, about 5 minutes. Just bear with us and we'll be back. Welcome back, Kindred. I hope you got up, stretched, hydrated. Let's get back to our story. Arius. You and Celine are chilling in her apartment, sitting cross-legged in front of each other, discussing her abilities.
How you feeling?
A little overwhelmed, honestly, but
It's normal. It's gonna settle. It's gonna feel more natural.
it's gonna take me a little bit. You realize that, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a process. But you can do this.
If you think I can.
You have a gift that not many people have. Don't waste it like I did.
Okay. Is there anything do I need to try to use it more? Do I need to try to focus?
Need to try to use it whenever you can. You're gonna have to learn to go a lot deeper than just reading thoughts, though.
Okay.
When you see someone, when there's something going on, you have to, I don't know, you have to focus. Try to make them think what you want them to think, or feel what you want them to feel.
Hey, let me try this. She puts a hand on your hand. Are you guarding at all?
No, not with Celine.
Gotta use protection.
She grabs a hold of your hand. She grips it tightly. She turns towards you, but then closes her eyes. And you can feel that kind of pulsating again. That vertigo feeling. And you get a small image in your mind of what looks like to be a hookah smoking caterpillar. But it's brief. It's very brief. And then she starts kind of just like, almost like she's trying to catch her breath.
Do you like Alice in Wonderland? But
Yeah.
okay, I saw something for a moment. It's like popped up in the front of my thoughts.
For real?
Yeah. The caterpillar guy that's like sitting on the mushroom smoking the.
Shit. Yes.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay.
You did that.
Oh, that was a lot. I can try though.
I stand up more. Come on, stand.
Oh, okay. She stands up.
Come on. Do it again without touching.
Without.
Or maybe, I don't know.
Okay, let's try. She like closes her eyes and like squints her face all up.
Show me this girl aneurysm.
Okay. She's getting good ass rolls. You get a series of images, almost reminiscent of your time and premonitions of what looks like to be several tarot cards just kind of thumbing through, being laid out, and then it flashes to like what you assume is her point of view as she's walking out of the store. And then you see him. The kindred that was following her that night.
Mm-hmm.
And you very, very much know this kindred. It was Claire. And then the images dissipate. Did you get that? I was trying to...
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay. Oh. That was a lot. Okay.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't find out who that was following you that night.
Did you know?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Good thing I got away.
Yes. He would have hurt you. He has a thing for hurting women, actually.
Oh, okay.
I will tell you this just because you are helping me in this matter, and it might be good information to know, but his name is Claire. And his mind is... Oh, God. How to explain it? He is... He's the voice I need you to get out of her head.
What?
There's a lot about our kind you don't understand, and I can't explain all of it to you. I mean, I could, but it would take a long time, and it's probably just gonna make you even more confused. Just know that he doesn't physically exist anymore, but he exists within someone I care about very much, and it's my fault, and I need to fix it. I need to make sure that she's okay before I leave.
Where are you going?
Let's just say that among mankind, I'm doing some really stupid things. And it's probably not going to go very well for me, but I need to make sure she's okay first.
Celine will grab your hand again, and she'll actually move closer to you, close enough that her head kind of bumps into yours. I need 2 deep thoughts. Not surface. Deep.
That's tough. I'm trying to think.
Things that would be plaguing Arius in the back of his mind these days.
Thoughts about his brother being damned because of him. And thoughts of him meddling in the darkness, in the void.
Celine does not move her forehead from touching yours. You do feel that same feeling of when you know she's entered your mind. However, this time the feeling lingers a lot more. It's deeper. It's more to the core. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I told you my kind's bad.
And with this, she kind of lifts her head back a little bit. I don't think you're all bad, but this is starting to hurt my head in now.
Yeah, you should probably take a break. I think that's probably enough practice for tonight. I should probably let you have a little space and maybe just relax, meditate a little bit.
Yeah, that sounds... I think I might make some tea. That sounds really good right now. My head hurts so bad.
Sorry.
No, it's
gonna get that will get better as you get accustomed to it.
good, because this is making me queasy. Okay.
I should be back as far as I know. If I don't see him first, just maybe check around outside for Ghost later.
I will.
He seems to like you, so
I like cats.
yeah, he's alright, I guess. He's pretty cool. I'll check in with you later. I'll text or call if I'm going to be back by or not. I'll let you know.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I turn around and I leave. I walk out.
Any intentions of your next location?
Yeah, I'm going to go to the park.
Okay. Pause that. Clea. You gather the clothing. I assume that Freya left for you and got changed.
Yes, and after she would get changed, she would text Marcus and say, I'm actually ready now, if you are.
You would receive a text back saying he's on his way. If you're okay, I'm going to go ahead and kind of forward some time.
Perfect.
Where would she be waiting?
After she got changed and he said he'd be on his way, she'd step out onto the porch and wait there.
Did I say black Cadillac? Is that what it was last time?
Yes, yeah.
I'm just making sure. The familiar black Cadillac pulls up to the drive. Engine still running. Just sits there.
Like last night, she's just gonna immediately go over to the passenger side and sit there, provided as long as she opens the door and there's not Willow sitting there or something.
Just Marcus.
Okay. Alright, passenger seat it is. She'll get in the car.
Do you know where we're going? Do you care where we're going?
I don't care where we're going. Wherever you feel safe and comfortable.
Let's just get out of here. And he immediately, of course, does not use his backup camera. You know, puts his hand over the back of the passenger side and looks back to reverse the vehicle and then drives off. His leg, not the one that's obviously on the acceleration, but his other leg, is bouncing like a nervous bounce as you guys drive.
Are you okay?
I don't think so.
What's going on? What happened?
I went from nothing to I met you, and now it's everything. And I don't know how to deal with this.
What do you mean by everything?
I'm having feelings, thoughts, things I haven't felt in a long time.
I could be wrong, but I think talking about things has kind of... I think maybe you repressed a lot of things, either to protect yourself, or out of guilt, or mourning.
You notice as his hands kind of tighten on the steering wheel of the vehicle, I think there's more than that.
What do you mean?
When I came back, I wasn't myself. I haven't been myself. Everything's been different. And I don't think I came back all the way, or how I was supposed to.
And do you think you're gaining that lost part back now?
I don't know if it's you. I don't know if it's the fact that Claire's not here. But I can still feel his call. It's just not strong. It's not like how it was.
If I had a way to remove that bond, would you want me to?
With that statement, Marcus quickly pulls into what looks like a deserted parking lot, stops the car, leans back, looks at you, Cleo. What do you mean?
It's not something that I don't think I could do, but I think I could ask someone to.
You don't get it. You don't fucking get it at all.
What do I not get?
I am lost without him. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Marcus. And Cleo is gonna put her hand on his shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
That bond is making you feel that way. It does something to us.
What do you mean?
My sire Gabriel, I was in love with him, and it became very bad after he embraced me. That bond, I was totally loyal to him, and it made me do things that I now regret and wouldn't have ever done now that he's gone. We lose all control and consent. We lose ourselves.
Marcus, who has kind of kept his face away from you, like just kind of staring out, will now kind of turn to look at you. His face is not how you've seen his face in the past at all. Usually he is a blank slate, without any emotion. And you can just see the rage in his eyes. I don't think you understand. You don't fucking get it. Something's not right. Everything about me is not right.
Because of him, you know that, right?
Yeah. And unfortunately, because of him, I haven't had control of anything that I do. And that scares me.
So let's remove that control he has over you then.
Marcus moves just a little bit closer to your face, Cleo. And with his normal deep voice, but almost like you can hear it shaking, do you realize the second he figures out what we're trying to do, I won't be able to stop him from telling me and making an order. And he'll take you first.
He already tried to take me first, and it ended very poorly for him.
I won't be able to stop myself if he tells me to snap your head off. You realize that, right?
I understand, and I wouldn't hold it against you. That's why He's not going to be able to when we do it, I promise. I don't know how. But I know at the very least he's not going to be able to do a goddamn thing about it, okay? I promise.
Marcus kind of leans back from your face, puts a hand on the bridge of his nose. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this was a bad idea.
I think it is.
I don't know. I just know I can't. I can't keep going like this. I can't go from ignorant bliss and just following orders to all of a sudden my world is crashing the fuck apart again.
Which would you rather have, Marcus?
Neither one of them are great, to be real honest with you. Why couldn't they just let me stay dead?
Because they thought that you'd be easy to control.
I mean, they were right. They won. I have
They
been.
didn't. No. You're having this talk with me now. We're here together. That's proof enough that they haven't won. It's proof they're losing their control over you.
I don't know if I can fight them.
By yourself, no.
Don't know if I can let you fight them.
Not alone, no. It's just Claire, right? Your
It's
bond?
it's deeper than that. It's not just Claire.
Your family can do things. Did they do something else when they brought you back?
My soul is tethered to the family. It's more than a family bond or just simple loyalty. It's deeper.
I don't imagine it's as simple as asking them to release you.
That's not gonna happen.
You can try and take care of Claire, but I don't. Would Willow be willing to help us, do you think?
Willow will do what she can. She's not particularly happy about the family dynamic.
There's another besides Claire, right?
Yes.
And she doesn't want him in charge either.
Right.
Is there anyone else?
No. As of now, we are the last remaining here.
And if we could take care of Claire and this other person, what then?
It depends. If Claire is completely gone, then I guess it would just be me and Willow. And I guess I wouldn't be tethered. She's a little bit different.
Then we'll find a way to get rid of them both. And protect you and Willow.
Real quick, guys. I'm having a flare up. I've been trying to kind of keep calm down over here. I hate to do this. Most of you already know. I'm having surgery Monday. Let's take a quick break if y'all don't mind, just real quick. Let me get some medicine in me. And, actually with the time, let's go ahead and do the longer break.
Okay.
And we'll power through the rest of it as long as I'm feeling good.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll be back, guys. Sorry. Welcome back, Kindred. Thank you guys for sticking with us. I know I mentioned it, but most everybody knows I'm going in for surgery Monday, and so this should not be a problem for much longer. But thanks for sticking with us. We're going to go ahead and jump right back in. We're actually going to jump to Barked. So Freya came back out. You heard the roar of the vehicle leave, or pull in and then leave.
Well, hopefully she has fun.
I worry about her.
I do too, but she hopefully knows what she's doing. I'm hoping.
Be careful.
What?
Be careful.
Me? About what?
I mean, we can't mom and dad have all of them.
Yeah.
But just, I don't know. Be there.
Yeah, I'll try my best to console him when shit happens, but I don't know. I've never been the best when it comes to comforting.
I think you do pretty good.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe Cleo will be able to help Marcus, and we get another ally.
We could use those right now.
No, yeah, we can. By the way, I've been meaning to tell you, Tobias told me a few Anarchs are still around. So I kind of, from what we talked about before, I've been kind of thinking about maybe contacting one or two of them.
Did he say who?
Storyteller. I can't remember what Tobias said. I want to say it was the Toreador girl. Elena is still around. Yeah. I think Elena is still around, but I'll have to talk to Tobias again.
Yeah, try to get some information on that. See what we can...
I'm not sure how much they would like us, but the way I see it, they kind of have no one else to go to, so...
That's true. It's very true.
So we'll see how that goes. At least get something going, I don't know.
Like I said, we could use any help.
Yeah.
Especially if things go the way... Yeah, you know.
Yeah. I hate to bring this up again, because I know it hurts you a lot, but what happened to the Gru and Rune? You don't have to go in full detail, but can we at least get help from them still? Or is it...
I don't know. Maybe they've had a shift, from what I understand. A lot of them are gone.
Oh, that's not good. Do you know where they, like, stay now?
That's the first time I've seen Rain in a while.
Cool. Well, hopefully she comes back, then we can have a deal going or something. I don't know.
Could try it.
At least having one guru around would probably be really helpful.
Yeah. Rune's gone.
Like, dead gone? Oh, sweetie, I'm so sorry. I'll go and hug her. It's okay. Shh, it's okay. I'll start scratching her head.
Camarilla didn't care. And the Guru were already dwindling in numbers, and if Rainwalker comes back and I'm not here, work with her.
Okay.
I don't know. I can only assume what probably happened.
Okay.
It doesn't get any easier.
What?
Losing.
No, it doesn't.
You would think I would get used to it by now.
But you do keep on going, though.
I don't know how. I don't know why, but I do.
Because you're strong.
So are you, Bart.
I'm trying to be.
You are. And I'm gonna need you to be even stronger.
I'll try. I'll try to take care of everybody.
Do you want to train some more, or...
That'd probably be best, honestly. If we have some extra time, though, I would like to spend time with you.
Let's get the hard work out of the way.
Yeah.
I agree, though. I want to spend as much time as I can.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Let's go back.
Follow her.
She leads you back to the forest where you guys continue your training. Arius. You decide to go back to the park. Okay. The park is as desolate as it normally is at this time of night. There's that old faithful bench.
I'll go sit down. I'll take out my phone. I'll send Cleo a text message. It's hi, it's Arius. Well, you already know that. Backspace, delete all that. Hi. I just wanted to say thanks for being nice to me. I know you don't really like me a whole lot, but I appreciate you being with me when I saw her. If you notice anything about the Camarilla causing trouble, or Bart not being himself with everything going on, just let me know. Send.
I'll make that note. She's probably not gonna check her phone right away, though. So.
Perfect. After sending the text message.
I just sit, stare out at everything. Yeah. I'll text Vicken too after a little bit of waiting. I just want to know what's going on. Are you okay? I'm at the spot if you happen to get a moment to get away.
Okay. You send the text message. You know it usually takes Vicken a while to respond anyway. But it feels like a daunting wait.
Storyteller, can I use premonition?
Absolutely. You absolutely can.
Good.
You fucking hunger dice. God damn, dude.
So, as you wait for this text message, some kind of answer, you get a flash of images. It starts with fire. And then that quickly fades. And you see men. And they appear dressed up, holding guns. And you clearly see a cross around each of their necks. You then get... Hold on, I'm trying to think here.
Natty lights.
No. You then get an image of Cleo and the man that had shot at her. As he is ripping her apart. Then the premonition is abruptly ended with a scream from a familiar voice. It's Vicken's voice. And that's when you're almost jolted out of your premonition when you feel a hand grab your leg.
I look down or look over wherever the touch is coming from. I don't know.
It is a hand that's wrapped around your leg. It's a feminine hand coming from the shadows.
Do I recognize them nails?
Oh yeah, you
Okay.
recognize them nails.
All right. Okay. You're here. You're here. Good. Good.
The hand goes back into the darkness. And then you feel another hand on the back of your shoulder as she comes up from behind the bench.
Okay.
Everything okay?
Yeah. No. I mean, is anything ever okay?
I mean, you're right. You seem a little bit more shaken up than...
Yeah. What's the Camarilla dealing with right now?
How do you know they're dealing with anything?
I know you said that there was something going on. You didn't tell me what, and I have a feeling, call it a hunch, that it's something pretty serious.
Her demeanor kind of drops a little bit as she just kind of leans over the back of the bench next to you. Yeah, Second Inquisition?
Okay, what's happened?
Their numbers have gotten larger and larger as the megachurch keeps drawing them in. So, on top of... Well, let me just put it to you this way. With Prince Amir's very aggressive way of dealing with kindred that don't fall in line, we've been spotted. We've been outed. They know we're here, and they have every intention of taking back the city and getting us gone. And Amir isn't quite handling that very well. Go figure, right?
I'm not surprised. What's his plan? What is he trying to do?
He's playing it off like nothing's happening. But we're being picked off left and right. So here he is trying to bolster the numbers up, and has been for months now. And the second we start getting more, they pick us off. They find havens, they burn them to the ground.
Yeah, I think his ties with the Inquisition probably run a little deeper than that. At least from what I know. But at the same time, I'm a fucking idiot for turning that many people and not expecting someone to notice.
Yeah. I mean, he pretty much made a call for every kindred to turn somebody. So...
So have they've been identifying some of our kind and
tracing them down, burning their havens.
I am going to need to make sure that I make that aware to some other people.
Yeah.
This isn't just the Camarilla's problem. It's going to be all of ours.
Isn't that the damn truth?
I need you to be extra careful.
Oh, are you worried about me now?
Don't get sassy.
I live in sassy.
Truth is, I was a little shaken up because I saw another premonition. And I saw fire, guns, men wearing crosses. That's how I knew something was going on. I don't know, at the end of it I heard you screaming. So, just be careful. These things aren't entirely set in stone. I have changed. At least I think I've changed them before. So, maybe if you know, keep an eye out, keep an ear to the ground, just be extra cautious, more so than you would normally be.
Yeah, I can do that. Sorry.
Bless you.
Woo. I was waiting for that one.
Damn, Vicky.
The darkness. I'm allergic. Oh.
Oh, you got oblivion all over me.
Oh, God.
Okay. Well, be careful.
Okay, thank you.
I appreciate the concern.
Yeah. Well, you've... I'm glad to have gotten to know you, and I wouldn't... Oh, God. Let's just leave it at that. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
No. You done started.
I'm concerned for your well-being. I just don't want to see anything happen to you.
That sounds mighty professional. I guess this is a working relationship, so I will accept that. Thank you. I don't want you to be burned up either.
Thanks. Well, I thought it was going to be me and you kind of starting the fires around here, but it looks like they got to it first.
We could always fight fire with fire.
We could take advantage of the chaos.
Seems like good timing for me.
You know, with all this going on, I imagine Testament's probably going to have his hands full.
Very much so.
Would be a great opportunity to get Corvina all by her lonesome.
Your
The
turn.
darkness.
Your turn.
The dark
Oh my god.
Oblivion's getting everybody.
God. Ooh. Who's next? You were fucking spooky.
I think that's a great idea.
And honestly, you're on the inside of this, of course, so you're gonna know way ahead of me of what's going on with the Camarilla, so hey, you see any other weak spots we can take advantage of? Let me know.
I'll definitely keep my eyes open.
It's a dangerous game, but you like that, right?
I do.
Anything planned? Can you be away for very long?
I've got time. What you got in mind?
You know that big tower? Fort Tower, I think it is.
Yeah, over on campus.
Yeah. I wonder if there are any shadows at the top of it.
Ooh. We can always find out.
I'm always game.
Best ride in town.
Every time.
Sorry, I'm just a child. Ooh, careful
That was
there.
a cough. Nice.
Okay, alright.
Just had to clear my throat.
Okay, yeah, sure. darkness is in your throat.
Well, and I wrap my arm around hers. Let's give it a shot.
Let's go for a ride. You guys descend into the oblivion. You still sort of get that queasy feeling. However, you're adapting. It's not the dark, cold void of oblivion isn't as daunting as it once was. It's almost thrilling, seducing even. You just want to be in it more. I'm gonna pause this.
Okay.
Cleo,
You won't be in it, don't you?
back in the car, you and Marcus are discussing things. This whole thing is just a lot for me to take in.
I understand. More than you think I do.
I want to get away, but in the same token, I'm afraid of what could happen.
The unknown is always terrifying. There's always risks, but it's better than what you... It's better than the life that you have now.
I don't want to drag you into something. I've done some things without remorse, and I still don't quite feel the impact of that. However, I don't want you to be added to that list.
Well, I am a grown adult, capable of my own decisions. I want to help you.
Can I really even be helped?
Yes. If you want to be.
Without the bond, without all of that, let's say I get everything back. Am I gonna even be able to deal with that?
I'm not gonna lie to you, it's going to be painful. But think of that as your redemption.
Why do I still feel him? He's there. He's always there.
The bond, you've spent time away from him, so it's starting to fade, but it's still there. And he's still around, so that's why you still feel him, but either Claire or his bond over you will be broken soon.
I don't know how I'm supposed to react to any of this. I want to be gone. But the idea of him being gone, part of me likes that, and then part of me doesn't.
I understand. I do. And as I said, when that bond is broken one way or another, it is going to hurt. But you might get through it.
Why are you helping me?
Honestly, it's probably a huge combination of things.
Go on.
I didn't like Kindred. I thought that they were all the same, and I just spent my time with humans and trying to help humans, and all of that's changed really rather rapidly these past few nights, and I don't know. There's just something about you that Claire is a bad person and has done a lot of bad things to a lot of people I care about. And I guess you're becoming one of those people that I care about.
Why? Why would you?
I don't know.
I'm trying to make this super loud, but it's super loud, so I apologize. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, I've always been very unusual and very rarely makes sense, so.
Don't you laugh when I say this. I know you're giving me that look.
I know what you're talking about.
I just feel like I'm being torn apart and I don't know what to do.
I would ask you what it is that you truly want, but I understand that bond can change and distort. Make us think we want one thing when really we want another. I can't make that decision for you, Marcus.
But maybe you can help me see my options, and that's something.
As I said, I want to help you, and I'll do my best to do that.
So how? What do we do? Where do we start?
Well, I know you said you're tethered to your family, and I can't say I know anything about that, but I do know the more time away from Claire until we can deal with that, it is for the better for you. I need to come up with a plan, but I have some ideas.
Do you know where he is?
No, I'm going to lie.
Okay.
And that's not going to be a good roll for me.
Oh,
No.
God.
So, manipulation and subterfuge.
All right. Ooh, 2 dice.
Well, it was a good attempt, boys.
I got
Wonder
one
why I had
success.
that premonition.
You got 1 success.
1 success.
Okay, give me 1 moment.
Honestly, if I die simping
Cleo.
over tragic Hakata boy, that's
Cleo,
just
I'm
on
trying to
brand.
have time with my girl right now, and if I have to ditch that to come save you, we're gonna have words
trying to
afterwards. We're gonna have
kiss
words
boys.
afterwards. Okay?
Leave me alone.
I
Go
just
kiss
wanted,
Biggin.
I wanted everyone to stay in the fucking cabin, but no, y'all had to go thirsting after people with Oblivion.
I mean, that's fair.
Listen, we have a type. All right, that's all I can say. Beanie Bros, we have a type.
It's
I mean-
Beanie Bros.
Yeah. I feel that.
It'll work out in the end.
Oh, that's a lot of dice. Worst shit's happened before.
So, when you say no, Marcus instinctively places a hand on your throat.
Oh,
Oh. Okay, well, that's not so much a problem, but all right. We're into that. Okay.
we're progressing pretty far now.
He moves your face a little bit closer to his.
Ooh, okay.
I'm trying to make a dramatic moment. It's just like not happening.
I know, I'm
with the
sorry.
same-
And I'm ruining it with my, we're into this.
You're fine. And kind of a low growl kind of comes out. Where is he?
Okay, we're gonna play really dangerous storyteller.
Oh,
So, okay, Cleo's gonna reach out and like cut both sides of his face, and I would like to use Obeya, and I'm gonna try and calm him down.
Oh, man.
Okay. Remind me again. As far as
I need to do a rouse check,
Mhm.
so I failed that, so I'm at hunger 2, and then it's composure and aspects. So let me just mark hunger 2. Okay, composure and aspects. Come on, dice.
That's anti-
Don't fail me now.
mistakes. You got some willpower over there?
I do be having willpower, so there's that. Come on. All right. 5 successes, baby. Yes,
Alrighty.
that's what we like to see in this house.
Mhm.
And as a reminder, there is not a counter roll, correct?
Oh, hold on. Sorry. Just
Yeah.
correction, doesn't matter much. I had 2 crits. So, there's that. It is not a counter roll. It is just a difficulty 2, and it restores willpower equal to margin or can calm. So,
Okay, and you're going for the calming.
yeah.
Okay. As you touch his face. First of all, let me ask you this real quick as a reminder, because I know you have it pulled up. What level?
That is level 2.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
So, as you place your hands on his face and attempt to calm, you feel the grip on your throat lessen. However, he's keeping it there. He's just not really gripping down.
Sorry.
I know you know where he is.
I do, and I'm trying to protect you. Now, unless you want something to happen here, you should probably take your hand off my throat. Because I like that a little too much.
Just all in.
Yep,
Go for a kiss.
all in.
He slowly moves his hand. However, he has not moved his gaze from yours, nor his face. Cleo, where is he? I know you know.
If you go and see him, time away breaks the bond. I don't want to risk you going to see him.
And I can't be rid of this away from him.
You've already been to where he is, Marcus. Willow knows too. And if you don't know, then she doesn't want you there either.
Marcus snaps his face away from yours. He opens the car door, slams it, and he's just like mad walking. Just out in the middle of nowhere.
Okay, failure. We're getting out of the car and we're following.
It was nice to have a third coterie member.
What's your next character going to be? You have that any thoughts yet? No? I was like,
Fun times, fun times.
Are you just following at a distance, or?
Yeah, I'm giving him his space, but I'm not letting him wander off alone. We're committed.
He just keeps walking for what destination, you have no idea. And he gets to kind of this like abandoned building and just instantly starts like punching the shit out of it.
Jesus, okay.
Hold on. Don't give me that look.
I see what you're doing. It's alright. It's alright. I'm picking up what you're throwing
Love
down.
that death rattle. That's it.
Okay.
Reassuring
Fucking
sound.
goes right through concrete, probably.
Yeah!
Oh God.
Yeah!
Mm.
You called it! So, his fist just slams into the concrete of the building. He removes it, and there's just like this beautiful mold.
Is he
And-
wounded?
Oh, yeah. He's a little, yeah.
Alright, I'm going right up to him. I don't care if he pulls away. I'm putting my hands over the wound and I'm healing him. Which is for your record, that is also a level 2. Rouse check. I pass, I do not get hungrier, and that is intelligence and fortitude.
Okay, before you do that,
All right.
real quick.
I rolled that dex and athletics, girl.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
God.
Death
Yeah,
athletics.
death. See what she got on
Death
the
athletics.
Death athletics, girl. Rip.
It's okay, I'll take a nap. If I die, I'll just be...
And then there are
Oh.
2.
Okay. I got 2 successes.
How many successes?
That's all it
2.
does.
Okay. So you're actually able to grab a hold of him before he's able to kind of move away or shake you off. So now go ahead.
Alright, so I passed my rouse check. It's intelligence and fortitude now. So... Sorry, gotta get all the dice. Alright, come on. Alright, round 2. Don't fail me. Let's go. Watch, this is where my dice fails. And you know what? No, I'm not gonna speak it into existence. It's gonna be
There you
great.
go. Good vibes.
Yeah, don't do that.
Hey, there we go. Good vibes. I got
There you
4.
go.
Okay. And then remind me once again, because I know you have it pulled up.
Okay, so that is difficulty 2, heal superficial, equal to margin. And then if it was aggravated, that's when I start taking.
And you had to have a 2. So then it would be the 2 successes on top of that, correct?
Mhm.
Okay. As you kind of grab his hand, which had pieces of cement and building and debris, debris pushed up in it.
I mean, somebody's depressed.
Sorry, that broke me.
You start to see the wounds created by that as it's being pushed out of his body, and it kind of knitting together. He's just kind of staring at you kind of in awe as you feel the little trickle come down your nose.
She's not even paying attention to that right now. Everything's okay, Marcus.
Marcus will actually take his other hand and cup your face with his thumb. He's gonna get the droplet away. When did you do that?
It's just something that happens.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. Are you okay? That was a stupid question. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Are you sure you're still bleeding?
And as I said, it's just something that happens when I do that. It doesn't hurt, I promise.
God. Oh, God.
I love it.
Marcus kind of starts to, and I'm going to give you this opportunity, starts to lift your beanie.
I'll let him.
Oh.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I love the chaos. I love the danger, baby.
Bart, I want you to take care of Cleo. Oh, she's already dead. You failed.
So he removes your beanie to inspect what he would believe would be a wound, to find your eye. Protruding vitae. He just stares at you for a long time in utter silence.
Can I have the hat back now? It's a bit of an eyesore.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
He hands. Well, he kind of like puts the beanie back on your head. What is that?
A side effect of my embrace, and as I said, an eyesore, so.
He removes his hand from your face and he just kind of looks at you for a long time. How does that happen?
What do you mean, how does it happen?
You said it's a side effect of your embrace. How?
My sire had one, and his sire. And so when he embraced me, I had one too.
So if you use your powers, you bleed?
Yes. I would say not to tell anyone, but Claire already knows, so. In fact, he tried to kill me over it, so.
So what do they call your clan?
Oh, well, technically, they call my clan a lot of names, but we're called the Salubri. Or the Hunted, or whatever.
Are you going to let go of my hand?
Yes, I'm sorry. And she will let go. Are you going to punch another wall?
Are you going to tell me where exactly Claire is?
I've told you you've already been there.
I would rather not storm into that place.
So don't.
So why don't you take me?
Because a deal has been made. Willa made a deal.
So how much longer will I have to deal with this? How much longer will I just be torn up inside?
Hopefully not for very much longer, I promise. I will find a way to break his hold over you.
Willow hasn't told me much of any of this. They act as if I am this thing that they don't have to tell anything to.
She might have been trying to protect you.
I don't need fucking protecting. I'm tired of sitting here. I don't know how much longer I can wait.
You can't see him. One second. I'm gonna make a roll.
Okay.
Okay, alright. Be grateful, Bart. I passed.
Oh! Wow.
Please just wait a little bit longer.
I will give it some more time. However, I cannot promise that I can continue to wait forever.
It won't be forever.
There will be a point where I will have enough.
I plan to try and keep that from happening. But if you go into that cabin and try and take him, I can't let that happen. And I also understand that that bond will make you do what you need to do. And if something happens, I won't hold it against you, Marcus.
Yeah. He turns and he starts walking back towards the vehicle.
please wait. And she'll call out to him, which I'm not gonna actually do. I'm not gonna murder everyone's eardrums.
He'll stop, but he won't turn.
Alright, another roll. Hang on. Okay, sorry. Sorry, Bart.
Oh.
She's going to go, and she's just gonna, like, hug him from behind.
He doesn't fight her off. He just stands there.
Please try to hold on. If not for me or yourself, think of Emma.
You don't know the name.
With this, I think is an appropriate time to have our last break.
Hey.
Okay. Yeah. Girl playing dangerous over there. All right, Cleo. I see you.
So, guys, we're going to take our last about 5 to 10 minute break. Just stay with us, and we will finish out our story for the evening. Thanks for staying with us with some of the longer breaks earlier. We'll be back. Welcome back, Kindred. Hope you got hydrated, got up and stretched for a minute. Let's finish out our story for the evening. Arius. After a time drifting... Okay, there's the music. Sorry. For some reason I was like, where is it?
It's low.
After some time drifting through oblivion, you guys emerge on the top of Ford Tower in the middle of the campus. The height of this tower makes the buildings below look small, makes the students walking the campus even smaller. With nothing but the miniature of the city below and the stars above.
What's the edge of this building like at the top? Is there like a little ledge?
Yeah, like a little, like, up elevated ledge.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I hope I'm...
Yeah, I gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I walk to the edge and kind of I'm looking over at the city. And I look back at Vic and then kind of motion for her to come up here.
She puts a hand on her hip and starts walking towards you.
Be honest with me. You think we have a chance to change any of this? I know you don't like being under the boot of the Camarilla.
I hope we do. That's all I can say, really.
Yeah, I hope so too.
And you're right. I don't like being under the boot of the Camarilla.
You know, normally I don't get to see the city from this angle unless, you know,
Yeah.
it is beautiful when you look at it.
It's not often we get to see beauty in this city.
Not at street level. It's grimy, grungy, I don't know. Up here everything looks peaceful.
It's hard to believe that there's all this chaos going on.
And he looks up at the stars. So, come from a religious background. Think he's up there watching us?
I mean, that's what my family would like to dive into my head and make me believe. I don't know. I grew up praying to some man in the sky. You know, believing that if I did right, all would be well and all that shit. I don't know anymore. I don't know how there could be with everything that's happened.
Yeah. I mean, from what I've heard, we are what we are because of him. And there's any truth to that?
What do you mean, the whole Cain shit?
Yeah.
Might be. We might be a curse. If he exists. I just have a hard time believing that one person rules us all. See, that's what I think's fucked up with the Camarilla. I don't think it's one person.
Yeah, it doesn't seem right for just one individual to have all that power.
It doesn't. Sometimes old habits die hard. Sometimes I get moments where I think he's there, but I don't fucking know.
Age-old question, probably.
We won't know.
I would like to hope maybe that we're not damned. I'd like to think that maybe there's still some hope of something better beyond this, don't you?
Play your cards right. You don't have to worry about beyond this.
Just because we're immortal doesn't mean we're going to live forever.
That's why I said if you play your cards right. Look, I don't plan on meeting that final death for a long time. If I can help it.
I wish I felt the same.
What do you mean?
The things I had planned, there's not a good chance of me making it out of all of it. I'm one single kindred amongst many. Let's just be realistic.
Victim grabs your hand. You're not one single kindred.
I'll clutch her hand tightly. You know, maybe you like danger a little too much.
Maybe. But who are you to speak? You're talking about all this danger you're about to rush in.
Yeah, well, you've already lost everything.
Thanks for reminding me.
I wasn't talking about you.
You haven't lost everything. what happened to this plan of elevating yourself? Don't tell me you're getting cold feet. You told me I'd have a spot.
My plans don't have a good track history of working out like I want.
Does anybody's?
I don't know. Let's ask Amir.
Obviously, his doesn't.
I have let some things go. Not for my personal betterment, but sometimes you have to make decisions like that. My fiance, I show the hand. I realize that my presence in her life has just been hurting her, so it's just one more thing gone.
That's a big step.
Yeah. I just wanted to get her away from all of this shit. Change the status quo, so to speak.
Are you doing it to protect her, or are you doing it because she's not strong enough to follow?
Could be one and the same. If you knew her, she's not like us. I mean, she is one of us now, but she's too soft for this. Her heart, her humanity is still too much, still far too tender for any of this that's gonna happen, and for what she's had to endure with being close to me. And I squeeze her hand harder, but it does feel good to have someone with me. As someone would say, you're a bad bitch.
You know, I was about to say, don't be scared of me getting hurt. I can handle it.
I'm starting to light the darkness.
There is a peace about it. As I spill my drink everywhere.
Damn fucking.
The thirst is real.
Mm-hmm.
So what now?
He just stares at her for a few moments, just looks at her. And then he goes in for a kiss.
She will not fight for that at all. She'll meet you halfway.
Shut up over
Bart
there.
just has a wave of disappointment, just hitting
Hitting
him
him from
back and forth.
And when he does, he's gonna start taking the cloth and moving it down.
Sorry.
And he's gonna trace the outline of her neck and her shoulder with his fingers above the skin. He's not actually touching her. But as he does, there's gonna be little sparks of electricity tingling down her skin.
Okay.
I think this is an appropriate time to probably fade to black.
What?
Sorry. Sorry.
Are you fucking serious?
Oh yeah, I'm very serious, yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I've been
This is
sad.
appropriate.
I've been fed. I'm sorry. I had to
Are
unmute
you
for
guys
that.
okay?
What the fuck is going on?
Jesus, y'all calm down.
Oh my god. I thought you were going to do some like levitating bullshit and that's it.
Leave us connected an amen in chat. Thank you.
This is very much an appropriate moment to fade to black.
Yeah.
So,
Bart, you okay?
with the action that's happening on top of Ford Tower, we will now shift to Bart.
Huh? What are we doing? No, okay.
You and Freya have continued your training.
Mhm.
She looks up at the sky. Okay, I think that's enough. Unless you feel like, do you feel like you're getting a better hang of it?
Yeah. I think I'm getting the hang of it slowly. Getting there.
Okay. You said you wanted some time.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
Let's go ahead and clean up, get back in the house. We have no idea when Cleo's coming back. Or Arius.
I'm sure they're alright. They're grown-ups. Just gotta have faith that they're doing alright.
So what do you want to do?
I just want to hold you.
Let's get in the house, clean up a little bit.
Yeah.
We're covered in soil.
Yeah.
I'll check on Tara, and then we can do that.
Can I come with you?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So Freya starts walking back to the house. She goes inside the cabin. She turns and looks at you. Yeah, let's check on Tara first.
Yeah. But she hasn't had anyone talk to her in a little bit, so she's probably a little bit lonely.
Yeah. It's probably a good idea. So Freya turns the corner, goes into the room in which Tara is staying. Her body is still where it was last seen, laying on the bed with the wood inside of her chest, eyes closed.
I'll still do my normal stuff and make sure the stake hasn't moved any.
Yeah, stake has not moved. Actually,
Oh god.
go ahead and do what's an investigation?
Oh, no, that's bad dice. They're being bad tonight.
Shit, the dice has always been.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, 4? 4?
Okay. So while looking over Tara, you notice that the stake has not moved. it is where it was. However, you notice her hands in a different position.
The fuck?
It's like it's gripped around something.
I want to check the hand.
You go, I assume, unfold her hand
Yeah.
a little bit. There seems to be Arius's ring in her hand.
Pick it up. What the fuck? I'll show it to Freya. I don't understand. What?
That's not a good sign.
Oh. what
That's
the
not a good
fuck?
sign at all.
I don't like. Did he just like give it to her for a little bit for safekeeping? You know, just
Bart, I don't think it's a safekeeping thing.
no. He's not abandoning her. He wouldn't do that.
Bart, he hasn't been here with her.
I'm sure he's dealing with shit right now. He's probably really depressed that he staked her and left her here. He's probably he's probably trying to figure out how to fix all this.
Then why would he leave his ring, Bart?
I don't know. But there's no way he would fucking abandon her.
That's what it looks like.
No. I want to leave the room. No, that's not right. No. Not
Freya's
right.
actually going to sit down on the bed and just start kind of like rubbing Tara's hair, playing with it.
I'm just gonna be feeling the ring in my hand, just playing with it like you would like a coin. But no, Arius wouldn't fucking do that. No, he's smarter than that. He's not this fucking stupid. Bard is probably gonna just stay quiet and think to himself on like what else he could be doing to try and defend Arius. Probably not coming up with a whole lot. What's the closest thing to me?
Kitchen table.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that, but I am going to throw a fucking chair. Not gonna scream, but just, yell, God damn it.
Just like against the wall.
I just, where the fuck it goes.
Okay. I'm not going to make you roll anything.
Yeah. This chair's really heavy.
The chair slaps. Slaps probably not a good word. Hits the wall. Completely burst into splinters and pieces as you scream.
So fucking stupid. It's absolutely fucking stupid. I want to go outside. I want to call for Heidi. I want to give her the ring. Go find Arius.
Oh.
She puts the ring in her beak, nods, and flies off. Let me make a note.
Yep.
God damn it.
What did you see, Heidi? Two people fucking on top of a tower. It's like, no, he's wrestling with somebody on top of a tower.
Yeah. For the bird's
Wrestling.
understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're having a fight.
We're gonna pause this.
No.
Cleo.
There's just fucking going on all over the place.
I believe the last thing you said was something regarding Emma. Am I correct?
Yeah, to hold on a little bit longer, if not for Cleo or himself, but for Emma. As she's like hugging him from behind.
Let me ask you this. If he was to try to release his grip, would she grip harder?
She would, you know, go with that boundary and let go. Yeah.
Okay. He goes to lift his grip away from you. He turns to face you, but as he's turning, he pulls the pistol from behind the small of his back and places it to your forehead.
Cool.
You don't fucking know anything about her.
You died for her. You need to keep on living for her.
I should be fucking dead. That's where I need to be. Don't try to tell me what she would want.
Have you talked to her, Marcus?
The fuck
That's
are
what you
talking
can do, can't you?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Your family, they can do that.
I haven't talked to her, no.
So why don't you then? If I don't know what she wants, I don't think you do either. So why don't you fucking ask her then?
He presses the gun harder against your temple. I can't
Ask
fucking
her and
talk
tell
to
me
her.
I'm wrong.
I can't talk to her. I don't
Why
know
not?
how.
They won't let you. That's what you're telling me.
I don't have any way of doing it.
Willow can. Why? Why haven't you asked her? Why won't she help you?
I don't know. And he takes the gun off of your temple, puts it just down beside him, and like turns away from you.
You're right, I don't know Emma. I can't talk to her. But I know humans. I know humans very well, actually. And I know she wouldn't want you to be like this. I know she wouldn't want you to be enslaved to the people who caused her death and caused yours.
He stands there for a moment, and he slowly puts his pistol back. I don't know anything anymore.
I know you're bound. I get that. I understand how hard and difficult that bond is. I do. But you need to try and fight it as best you can. You need distance from Claire and maybe the rest of the family. I don't know. But this what they've done to you, it's not fair, Marcus.
I don't have anywhere to go. Where do I go?
You can't come to the cabin. It wouldn't be safe for you. Not with... I don't even think Bart and Freya would let you anyway, and that would be me asking a lot of them. But if you want to go somewhere else, I can try and figure something out.
Yeah, I need to figure out a place to go. I also need to figure out feeding at some point. But
I would offer you my blood, but I don't think you'd be able to stop.
what do you mean by that?
Long story short, there's a reason why there's not many of my kind left. Anyway.
I wouldn't want to hurt you anyway.
Really?
Yeah. Look, I don't know what's going on with me. And I know... Look, Yes, I don't want to hurt you. But that doesn't mean I won't.
Doesn't what?
It doesn't mean I won't hurt you. I don't want to. But it doesn't mean it won't happen.
I know. I don't want it to come to that. But I won't leave you alone either. I won't.
Maybe that's what I need. To be left alone.
So, I want to say I respect that, but at the same time, you can't be alone with them. They're not good for you. You deserve better than that.
Okay. You don't want me to be alone. You don't want me to go back there. I can't go with you. Where do I go?
Well, there's a couple options. Option A is not the most pleasant. You can stay at my haven. Option B, I can contact a friend and see if she'd be willing to take more of people that I want to protect in.
Why would option A not be pleasant?
Because it involves some level of secrecy, considering my haven is underneath a woman's shelter. So...
Who do I have to tell anything to?
I would have to keep you a secret from the women staying there so that they feel safe. That's what I mean.
Oh. Okay. How do we get there?
We can use that nice little GPS again.
Oh, the voice. Okay.
The voice, yeah.
Okay. Let's get back to the car.
Cleo is gonna go to the car. Check her phone real quick. See your text message from Arius. Are there any other messages or anything?
No, no other messages.
Okay. Real quick, she's gonna send a text back to Arius. I hate to ask this of you, but can you break a bond? Send. That's it. Sorry. That'll be the next message.
I'm a little busy right now too, Cleo.
Listen, I know I expected a response back. I'm just putting it out there, bud.
Arius is like, hold on, Vic, and I gotta get this. I'm busy.
I get it. He's naked right now. He don't have his phone on him. All right? She don't know that. She don't want to know that.
Heidi about to.
Oof.
I mean, all depends on if she finds you or not.
Yeah. In the time frame.
Yeah.
Okay. I know this is a weird spot, but this is where I want to end it for tonight.
Okay.
I am disappointed in all of
Look.
you.
I love you too, Dad.
Oh,
You're
shit.
killing me.
Listen, you had your hoe arc, and we can't have ours. That's just not fair,
Yeah,
bud.
Yeah.
Y'all should have learned from Bart's mistakes. Not been like, well, that's a good idea. Maybe I can do that.
Yeah.
Good.
Maybe I should try that. That was
You know,
fun.
yeah. You know, live a little.